I have a question to women. And by the way, this is Cheyenne Valentine, of course. I have a question to women, to some women. The question is, why do some of you act like you're in a relationship when you're single? I'll repeat this again. Why do some of you act like you're in a relationship when you are single? Now, what do I mean by this? Okay, let's get to it. I've noticed with some women that they have this unnecessary loyalty to a man that they like, and this man has not given them a relationship. This man has told them that they are not exclusively dating. As a matter of fact, he has told them that he just wants to be friends. He even though he spends some time with her, he still shows in his actions and in his words that they're not in a relationship. But yet this woman or women will still act like they're in a relationship with him. And not only will they act that way towards him, but when they're not around him, they act like they're in a relationship. So what do I mean? So I have a friend, and well, I don't know if you want to call her a friend, associate. I had to pretty much not beg her, but I came at her and I said, oh, let's go out, let's have a good time. She said, I gotta get a babysitter. We planned to hang out. The plan was, I was planning everything. And the plan was to go to this one place that had wine, and then you could sample wine, and you can go sit at it was a restaurant / winery, and you can have wine on one side, sample wines, and you could sit down and have something to eat. And I said, oh, we could do that, because I've been there before. I said, oh, we could do that. And then afterwards, I wanted to go to this Jamaican spot and go dancing. But the Jamaican spot, it was pretty much a bar. Well, okay, it was basically, you come in and one side is a bar, they served food, and then in the back they had live Jamaican music. So if you want to just come and have something to eat and drink with your girls and kick it and go home to your man, you could do that. Or you could have went there, had something to eat, had some drinks, and go back there and stay there and dance till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So it wasn't it was for grown and sexy. The age ranges varied, I think, but the people there were definitely in their 30s. And I hadn't been there, but I've been to other spot before, but I hadn't been to this spot. So I was like, girl, we should do this. And we was planning it, and it's close. So we got closer we got to the date. She's like, I get a babysitter. Then she got a babysitter. Then we got closer to the date, and then she changed. She said, well, we could just get something to eat. And then she said, I want to spend the rest of the evening with my honey dip. So I was like, hold on. You got a babysitter so that we can hang out and just kick it all evening, have basically a girls' night out, and you basically just want to go get something to eat with me, and then have me hurry up and drop you back off and be with your dude, which I perfectly was cool with that. I just wish she would have told me this. But this was the kicker. We went out to eat and we're talking, having a good time, and she started talking about the dude, and basically they are just fuck friends. Literally, she's been having intercourse with this man, and he came to her one day and said he just wanted to be friends. But yeah, he act like he doesn't want her to talk to any other guys, and he comes over to her house, I guess, often. And so she's getting kind of delusional, saying she wants to bring him into this business she's considering starting. And she just, when I asked her, well, what was he doing? And, was he waiting on her to get back to the house after we hang out? She said, well, she got to call him. I said, oh, well, he's hanging out with his friends. And she said, oh, no, he's a homebody. And I'm looking at her like, and she basically told me, everybody, that, and her money, both of us was trying to keep our money tight. We don't want to spend all our money going out and everything. But she did tell me that we couldn't hang out no time soon because just some stuff she was going through. And then she said, right now in her life, she's just trying to focus on, having a boyfriend. So it just had me thinking, so you can't have a boyfriend and have girls' night out? Like, with men, they make time for their male friends. They always hang out with their male friends if they have any, and they make time for the women or woman they're talking to. And this man made it clear that he just wanted to be friends. And the whole night she's talking about him. In addition to that, we went to a sit-down restaurant, and there was a male waiter that was there who took our order, and he was very friendly. And when he walked away, I made a joke with the girl. I said he's being friendly to us, and he's flirting with us, so we could give him a good tip. And she just started saying, well, no, hold on, I gotta plug this up. She says, oh no, I only got, let's say the dude that she likes, that she's sleeping with, is named Thomas. She's like, oh no, because I don't do that anymore. I'm just talking to Thomas. I'm only talking to one guy. Then I'm looking at her like, no one said anything about you talking to another dude. This dude did not flirt with you or come on to you. I was joking around saying he was being friendly. I said he's being friendly to us because he wants a good tip. It was just a joke. He didn't. That night, me and her hung out. And I wouldn't say that night because we hung out early in the day, and then I made sure, I took her back to her house so she could be there so she could call the dude to come over and have sex with her. Then I left. But everyone, that day, no dudes tried to say anything to neither one of us. So this is what I mean. Okay, so let me get to the point. She kept talking about how she only talking to one guy. She's only talking to Thomas, and she doesn't do that anymore, talking to different guys. And anytime a dude was mentioned, and so it kind of felt like she didn't want to even go out to encounter other men. It kind of felt like she didn't want to go out to encounter other men to even tempt herself to talk to other dudes. Well, this is the thing. Why are you acting like you're in a relationship when you're single? You just told me this man said y'all are just friends. Fuck friends, but y'all are just friends. Well, you know what that means, ladies? When a man, what does a man want from a woman? The ultimate thing. Our body, sex. Do you know what that means? When you give a man sex, the ultimate thing he wanted from you, the one thing that you could use to get him into a relationship, and you gave him that, and he doesn't, and then after you give him that multiple times, he tells you he just want to be friends. You know the gravity of that shit? Excuse my language, but do you know the gravity of that shit? That means he doesn't want you like that. He don't want a relationship with you. Whatever the reason is, maybe he's just not ready for one, or maybe he just don't want one with you. I don't know. He don't want a relationship with you. I tell you that much. And so why would you go around and purposely not want to go out and have a good time, purposely not want to interact with other men because of him? Also, ladies, why I notice with some women, they feel when they go out with their female friends that this is opening up the door for them to cheat or something. If you can't hang out with a woman and not feel like you're going to cheat on your dude, then something's wrong with you. You're just a cheater. Because I can hang out with a group of women. We can go out to a bunch of spots. Clubs, lounges, go bowling, out to eat. We could do a lot of things, and I could see men and still be faithful to my dude. That's not hard for me. Okay, that's not hard. That's not difficult. So if you cannot hang out with women, straight heterosexual women that are heterosexual like you, and encounter other men while you're out, and not have sex with them or not give them your number, then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship. Because see, I can hang out and meet different people and be faithful to the man that I'm with. Okay, so it's like women, we have this okay, as humans, if you cannot interact with other people without cheating, then you need not be in a relationship. Because when you go outside, all you're going to see is other people, men and women. You're going to see other human beings. So if you going out and having a good time is going to open up the door for you to cheat, then that's kind of messed up. That you can't have a good time without cheating on your significant other. See, I can have a good time and not cheat. I don't get tempted easily at all. I'm a very faithful person, so now if I get cheated on, I'm cheating back. But I'm saying, if everything is going good and I haven't caught anybody cheating, I'm straight. Okay, I can be around other men, say hello, have basic. When I say basic conversations, basic. Ain't nothing. You're not going to be asking me nothing inappropriate. And going about my day. I don't have to cheat on my significant other to have a good time. So what I'm noticing with some women, they put a lot into a guy that's not even theirs. Ladies, stop doing that. If he have said that he just want to be friends, you better take his word for it. And that's what I would give him, a friendship without sex. Now, if you want to still keep having sex with him, do it at your detriment, because you probably, you want more than just a fuck friend relationship. And if you find out he's messing around with another woman, you're going to want to kill him. So why even keep giving him your body when he said he just want to be friends, when you know in your heart you want to be more than friends with him. And then why with some women does having a boyfriend or being with a guy or having regular sex stops them from hanging out with their female friends? I understand they might feel, okay, he's priority. Yeah, make him priority, but you can still have a life outside of him. Why would you limit yourself? And see, this is what happens to women. They get a guy they like. When I say get, they start having sex with a guy they like. He's not serious. He's trying to sleep with her cousin, her mama, every other woman. She's thinking it's more than what it is. And then she dumps all her female friends. She don't want to hang out with them. She don't even want to go out and have a good time if it doesn't include him. So now she's isolated herself and isolated all her friends. Now when he gets sick of having sex with her, he's going to be off with somebody else, and now she's going to be lonely trying to scrap for another man, and then trying to call her female friends back up to hang out. Because that's what she did to me. We was going to hang out that whole day, but what she planned was just to hang out with me during the day and then have him during the night. But she tells me this like the night before, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, I was trying to find me a nice outfit. I was going to do all this stuff, and I'm like, if we just going to be sitting down eating, and we was so overdressed at this restaurant. It was a nice sit down restaurant, but I thought we were going to go after that. I thought we were going somewhere else, and then we were going to the Jamaican spot. So I was going to have a whole different outfit ready for that. But since we weren't going to where I thought we were going to, I still didn't dress. The outfit I wore still was appropriate for where we went, but to me it still was a little bit too dressy. We had on our heels, and we were just a little bit too dressy for the restaurant we went to, and in my opinion, that was because we didn't go to a place that went with our outfit, because she just wanted to sit and eat and talk, and that was fine. We could have went anywhere to sit and eat and talk, and I probably still would have been dressed like that. But when I go out with my friends, I like to go to multiple places, so we could go to a place to eat first if you like, then go out dancing, or go bowling and then get something to eat, or go to the movies and then get something to eat, or go to a wine tasting place and then go painting or something. I like to do more than one activity when I'm out with my friends in a day, not just one thing. That's boring to me. So I was, and it was a bar next to where we ate at, and I said, oh, let's go here next. And she's like, nah, she didn't want to go. She wanted her to get back, and we went to her house and just talked, and then I left, and then she called him over, and I guess they was bang bang skiing all night long. So and that was all good and dandy. I was cool with that. Just the fact she told me the night before, and she made it seem like we planned this all out the whole week, what we're gonna be wearing, what we're gonna be doing, and then she throws the bomb saying, oh, she just want to go tomorrow and just pretty much just get something to eat early in the day after she got work, and then hang out here for the rest of the night. I thought we supposed to be having girls night out because the Jamaican spot closed at 2 a.m. I'm thinking we're gonna be dancing, eating, drinking, having a good old time, catching up, and this is basically you just needed somebody to hang out with to eat and talk until he was available. That's how they do their female friends. Okay, this is how they do their female friends. And so I just want to ask women, so why do you act like you're in a relationship when you're single? So you not hanging out with female friends, you trying to avoid other men at all costs, you trying to bombard yourself in the house and be a hermit so you won't interact with other men over a dude that you're not even fucking relationship with. She kept talking about this dude. She kept talking about how she not talking to nobody else but him. Kept saying it. Even no dude tried to talk to her or try to talk to me, for that matter. At the restaurant we were at, nobody tried to get with us. Nobody asked for our number. So she just kept saying to my, I'm not talking to nobody but him. As if she kept trying to program herself to be faithful to a person who is not her man. He's not her boyfriend. So even if a dude and wait till a dude approaches you before you start saying that. No dude approached her for her to be telling me he's the only person I'm talking to. No dude tried to talk to her. So why you keep come out and have a good freaking time? Look, I'm a Leo. I like going to having a good time. I like dressing up, putting on heels, makeup, hairstyle, nice outfit, nice dress, or if it's cold out, pants or some tights underneath, however you want to do it. And I like going out having a good time. And I have to have friends that like to have a good time. If you have a husband, boyfriend, look, I have a boyfriend. So what? Am I supposed to? And I ain't gonna lie, my boyfriend, I told him I was going out because he was out of town. And when I told him that me and her was going to hang out, I heard a little hesitation in his voice. I heard a little bit of, I could tell he wanted me to go. And on the other hand, I could tell he didn't want me to go. You do. And so women, we create this environment when we purposely We purposely subdue ourselves. We purposely control ourselves for the dude. So yeah, a man probably do want you to be in the house all the time waiting on him while he runs the streets, but you cannot allow, you need to be out having a good time. That doesn't mean you're trying to be with another man. You're going to encounter other men, but what, you can't be faithful and be around other dudes or see other men without you folding? I mean, like, that's kind of strange to me, that you must not be with the person you really like. But women, a lot of times, we're so quick to be monogamous and so quick to not want to interact with other men. We put restrictions on ourselves before the dude even did it. He, like with her and him, he did not give her a relationship. He told her he just want to be friends. So why are you acting like you're in a relationship when you're single? Go out, have a good time. Why you keep saying that you only going to be talking to him? Okay, that's perfectly fine, but let the incident happen first. Let her dude approach you, then you can tell him I'm in a relationship. But she can't even say that because she's not in a relationship. She's acting like she's in a relationship when she's single. So I want to know, the women, why do you act like you're in a relationship when you're single when he's out acting like he is a single man?